I wrote this poem because we are all in this crazy world trying to figure it out, but I feel like a lot of people are stuck, and a lot of people aren't stuck, and they know what they need to do, but are too shy or too whatever the case may be to really put themselves out there. So, whatever. Here's it. Not whatever, but jump into it. So, this poem is called Just Know. I am caught up in the motions. Each day I am moving through the motions, but I still haven't found the devotion to get me through. Got all this talent, but still haven't found the urge to use. I have been misused and misused, still haven't found the truth. While all in the back of my mind believing the notion that we are a race in a system designed for us to lose. But you see, losing is an obscure point of view that only prevails if you give it light in a photo booth. And if you let it exhale, it might take a hold of you. It is only a passing of a storm amongst the shine that you hold it to. Understand, I'm speaking to the youth. I'm speaking to the truth. This is an energy poured out onto a page for the onlookers to look, a mere play upon wordplay to express my deepest thoughts in a book of bottled up notes from a girl that took her talent and pain and captured it like a crook, took her mindset and strength and made the souls of her ancestors look and shake the barriers in her way. She didn't come to play, didn't come to engage in the obsolete generation still fighting for their big day. See, I came to make hell raise. Or better yet, Lord praise. Better yet, leave no introduction, just let the fingers pave the way. I have no interest in being more than a God wave. I will fight for the truth until my fingers turn blue. Just know, I'm fighting for you.
Damn, baby.
Okay.
So what I got is a short personal reflection of myself. Every time I read this, it kind of means a lot more and more to me because I actually, which is strange, put so much of who I see myself as into this. So, my temperament is of a child that's always been told no. I'm hungry. I'm just waiting for my chance to grow. I got delivery, but my enemy is my enemy. I battle with my deepest thoughts, like how opinions don't mean shit to me. I want to grow into the man I never met on the outside. A stand-up brother in this pit of shit. It's funny because I was raised by all women, and I always kept that inside. Make moves, I arrange my ducks to keep them in line. Make bucks, that's the only image that's in my mind. So casually, I spit that shit that'll keep your mind lit. That'll keep your chin checked. So look up when I say this. Go for it. And don't be on that bullshit that's so boring. Talking all that rah bitches, cars, and something foreign. Keep that shit real, nigga. Till you like a deal, nigga. Wear that badge on your chest and make them haters kneel, nigga. Every time I say nigga, you know I mean the king. But the sheep don't understand unless you say something obscene. And that's a problem. I'm a solver. I invent what y'all need. G. Carver. I scratch my head at the world like, why bother? But deep down, I know y'all just looking for what I got to offer. I burn my brain up to get these hot bars so y'all remember me as a legend, more warrior than a martyr. These pages like gasoline, my pen a starter. I sprouted wings at a young age, surrounded by walkers, surrounded by the talkers, surrounded by the flaunters. All jokers with flaws and comedians with glass jaws. I'm glad I learned to navigate the books and throw paws, so in any ring, I will stand a king.
Bars.
Bars.
Yeah. So
2 thumbs up for Black excellence.
I actually, I want to, so the reason why I even started getting into poetry, there was this poem that I've been writing poetry since I was 10. There was a poem that I fell in love with randomly, and it's not even really how I write, but I love it, by a lady named, what's her name?
What's that?
The lady that I told you to look up for me.
Which one, baby?
Anyways, the poem goes like this. I'm so Tired of looking out my window, seeing visions of you when I can't hang with my girls because I'm checking my rear view. You calling, breathing all hard, acting like I can't hear you. And every time I'm at the clubs, you just happen to be there too. When all I ever wanted to do was be with you, but when I needed you, I had to compete with clubs, the drugs, the streets, and PS2. That's how old it was. Out all night chasing hoes with your weak ass crew, but I guess when you're in Rome, you do what Romans do, but they go home alone, just like you. Wishing they would have held on just like you, probably calling, playing on phones just like you. I'm so through dealing with niggas just like you because I had a few niggas just like you. I had a ballin' type that'll call at night, keep claiming coming through. I had a CEO that'll bring me dough because he always had something to prove. I had a so-called God man who thought that he could do everything that God can, so he was closer to God than the church man. I had to meet me at the poetry spot, down to earth man. I had a nigga from the club that was only good for a fuck, and I had a street nigga that kept claiming he was down on his luck. I had a hustler with no goals, no dreams, just game. I had a 24-hour in the studio on his way to fame. I had a control freak that thought that he could keep me on the chain. I had a nigga that lied so much I don't even know his real name, and at the end of the night, it all made me feel the same. I had everything to lose, but not a damn thing to gain. I tell you I need you in your shoulder shrug. I tell you I'm losing and you call my I tell you I'm leaving and you call my bluff. I say a million men want me. You say they can have you then. That's why when you beg for me to come back, I tell you I got a man who's not only my lover but my friend, the closest person to me. So I call him my next of kin. And I know you think you own this, but guess what? He put it in and represented for all men. Even though they act like boys, but we still call men. And to think you gonna fall in and feed me bullshit, sprinkle with a little game on it. But when he hit it, he put his brain on it. I was committed when he put his when he hit it, he put his brain on it. I was committed when he put his oh shit. And I will parade these streets, and I'll be damned if you rain on the look. I'm not gonna throw it in. Wait. Okay. Sorry.
Dana Gilmore. That's
Dana Gilmore.
Dana Gilmore.
Wait. I'm not gonna throw it in your face because I wish you the best, but him for you, that's like more for less, and I just can't do it. You had your chance, but you blew it. And deep inside, I knew you knew it was killing me, but silly me, I couldn't see the forest for the trees, and I didn't realize I was cut so deep until I began to bleed. I guess they left out all the snakes and the stories of birds and bees, so you could cry me a river, nigga, cry me to sea. But that's the last time I love a nigga that don't got no love for me. Ooh. And then she said peace, I think, at the end.
Damn.
Because I got
very much so. Very much in love. Y'all seen enough. Bye.